Yo, what up? Video Battle League. It's week 6. Not very much has happened this week. It was pretty fucking boring. Fuck you, Mimic, for making a fucking mag too. You're a fucking asshole, by the way. I always have to start my shit with a fuck you to you. Ode to you. Yeah, but as far as highlights, there really wasn't much that happened. He found out that Miracle will put meat in his mouth at spring break depending on the money. Interesting to know. He also ate his last of his, what are they called? Bubble burgers. That was pretty sad. Insert picture here. Very sad. Yeah, and the biggest thing was really Mimic and I had that big fuck up with the battle, and I don't know who's saying that he's scared more so than they're trolling saying that he's scared. You know, I don't know why you took offense to that, dude, but whatever. Shit happens. We'll definitely get that fucking promo battle, spotlight battle, whatever you want to fucking call it. We'll fucking do that shit up. No fucking problem. But yeah. So other than that, which was like half the fucking 40-page chat thread, the only other thing was that Center Sight is getting under everybody's skin. Like everybody. It's not even just El Chapo anymore. Fucking Fresh is getting at him. A couple other people asked, you know, like, can I get a battle with him? It's like to that point. So, you know, he's got the skill, he's got the flow, and now, you know, he's definitely got something to prove as far as battles because he's running his mouth. And, you know, it's going to be good to see. He's definitely one of those guys that's going to be good to watch. What's next? Oh, yeah, one other thing. One thing that, you know, we might as well do because everybody's talking shit anyway is fucking make some vlogs, man. Get your fucking phones out. It takes 2 seconds. Fucking videotape some shit, throw it on YouTube, talk some shit, post it up. Well, if you guys want, we can do a little thread that's dedicated to that. You post up your fucking shit and then you fucking tag it. And that'd be fucking dope, man. And yeah. But moving on, we'll get to the battles this week. Some crazy fucking battles. They were tight as hell. One of the first one was Els and Dilly. That was a fucking crazy battle. I definitely thought it was going for Dilly. You know, as far as punches, I guess you could say that Els had a few better punches for sure. Because he definitely stepped up his effort in that department. Good on you, bro. But what I felt was lacking in there was, again, your kind of delivery. Now, it was a little more steady with the cam, but what would be good is like how my fucking video, you know, it's like it's sideways, so you get a whole fucking video. You got to stand up like that, or maybe you're using a webcam, I don't know, but yeah, if you could flip it up and stand it like that, it wouldn't be so shaky, I guess. Yeah, man, your punches were better, but as far as flow, Dilly had it in that department, and you know, I look at a whole performance when it comes down to it, and you know, Dilly had that sit back. His camera was kind of shaky at the end. I don't know if Miracle was filming it for him, but yeah, no. Quotables again will come later in the mag, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, in the end, Els took that 5-3. I was real fucking surprised at that. Good job, bro. It was a good battle for sure. Next, we got Dutch versus Mex. I was really surprised at this, man. I definitely thought Dutch was going to come a lot harder than he did, and to be fucking honest, I was really surprised at how fucking crazy Mex was. Holy fucking shit. Tip my hat to you for sure, bro. That battle was 6-0, straight up. Dutch really didn't seem like he had much time to put effort into it. He definitely had his normal swag and flow that he normally had, that kind of aggression and command in his voice, but it really wasn't putting anything into his lyrics. And in the end, especially against Mex, who, on top of having a dope performance and the swag and the delivery and shit, he just had some fucking dope bars. No doubt about it, man. That was fucking crazy. Again, Mex took that 6-0, so good job, bro. Next, we got Tragic versus Fresh. This is a battle that I was looking forward to the most, honestly, because they're just two people that are so similar. I have them both on Facebook, and I talk to them both, and you know, it's crazy just how long I've known Tragic, and then all of a sudden Fresh pops up, and it's just an exact copy. As far as punches, I think that Fresh definitely took it in this department this week. Wasn't anything too crazy, but at the same time, the lyricist, Tragic, he fucked up a lot of his bars. He paused in the middle. He had real good Some people might not think so, but I think he had good aggression. Compared to what he normally has, he had that a fire in his voice, you know, the shit that I always rag on him and tell him to get every week. He had that. but I think in doing that he thought a little bit too much about it, and it kind of fucked up his flow. So try and balance that a little bit more. But other than that, the punches, once I was looking for bars of the week and I was breaking down what your actual punches were and working out what the pauses were and what they, where the pauses shouldn't have been, you actually had some pretty fucking decent punches. We'll get to that later again in the quotables. But I don't know, it's just a matter of working out when those emphasis should be and when they shouldn't be, and where to put the pause and where not to. So work on that. Fresh took this one 7-0. Crazy, bro. That puts in you a contender match next week. You got 2 in a row right off the bat. Good job, man. Next we got Joe versus El Chapo. El Chapo no-showed. I guess that's not really a big surprise, seeing as how he's no-showed a couple other battles. Center would definitely tell you that he's not surprised at all. He's ducking. What the fuck, bro? So yeah, Joe wins that by automatic default. I'm not really going to get too much into your feed. Like I told you on Facebook, bro, we got a battle this week, so I'm not really into giving you any feed or any tips or really telling you what I don't like, because you're going to hear about it. Trust me. But yeah, you move on to the champ match. Let's get it. It's going to be the first champ match to actually go down, because I can trust you to show up. Sorry, Mimic. I know we had some fucked up shit, but... next we got Slayer versus Miracle. This, completely out of left field, man. Never expected such a close battle. It's still tied right now. It's fucking crazy. Slayer stepped it up. He had more of a personality in his rap this week. I always tell him to get, like I tell everybody else, get the aggression and get the fire, but at the same time, he didn't even need that, because he used what he has, that voice, and kind of reminded me kind of like a Carlton from Fresh Prince, I'm not going to lie. Just that kind of comedy is, stand-up routine for all it's worth. It worked for him. In my eyes, it definitely got more of a reaction out of punches that I think if he had spit it the same way that he does normally or the weeks before, that it wouldn't have got the same kind of reaction. So that was definitely good. And it was enough to put doubt in people's minds for sure, because, look at the votes, it's still 4-4. Miracle, a little lackluster on the punches this week. Maybe you thought it was Slayer, so you didn't really need to put in that much effort or anything, but, truth be told, look at it. It's fucked, man. You're tired. All I would say is the delivery was there, the punches were there, the flow was there. The punches, definitely work on those. It's not that you can't do it. Up your game next week, hopefully, if you don't come out with the win, put more effort into it next week and fucking kill it. Yeah, we'll get the card in a minute. But yeah, so that's tied 4-4. The next battle was me and Mimic. That kind of, again, that fucked up. So I get win, no show. I don't know what to say, man. That was kind of fucked. I was waiting for a verse. I even took down my battle video and said, fucking, I'm waiting until, see if he shows up. I even asked you in the chat thread. You ghosted right after. But anyways, moving on after that. Letterman versus Center Sight. This was actually a really surprising battle. On first watch after, Center's verse, I was definitely really surprised. He definitely, much like Mex, he didn't have the same kind of creativity as far as the punches went, but he definitely had that, again, the fire, and feels like he's been in a live battle before. Like, it's not like he's done this his first time. So definitely watch him to step up, put more effort into it. I think that's what he said. He only wrote it in like half an hour. Trying to memorize that shit, man, kudos, but it takes a lot of time. At least, for me, it takes at least a fucking day straight prep for that shit, especially when you got multis and you got a flow like you do, because I know reading it, you definitely had that je ne sais quoi presence. You had that presence and you commanded it right there on the stage of your bedroom floor. But yeah, definitely work on that, and it's definitely going to work for you next week. Hopefully you stay in it further, and maybe we'll meet up in the chat match. We'll see. Letterman, definitely quality's a lot better. Definitely a step up for you. A lot of your material was recycled in the verse. I think I heard relevant from 05 like 3 times. But for what the punches were, if you forget that it's recycled material in that sense, and the fact that it's all been said before, especially in other battles this week. Taking that aside, decent punches. Again, quotables we'll get into. The flow, you have one of those, you can flow a certain way and then switch it up real quick and nobody notices because it blends really well. Sometimes it didn't work for you this week because you definitely slipped up on some of your lines. Inside the lines, right before the lines, it seemed like you were kind of looking to memorize, or maybe you lost the spot on the page or whatever. But work on that. Put some more effort into it next week as far as prep time, as far as writing or whatever. Because yeah, you got the fucking contenders match with Fresh. Oh yeah, it's the fucking card I was supposed to save till fucking after. Fuck it, whatever. It's cool. You got the contenders match. Good job, bro. And yeah, you won that 7-0. It's kind of one-sided, but I think Center will definitely step it up next week, and we'll see a whole different kind of battle. Next, we'll get into the best lines. Best lines from, I decided we're going to go with best lines from everybody. We're not going to be biased, because whatever, fuck the time limit, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it don't matter. So we'll start off with Dilly and Els. Dilly, I went with, "You're lame as fuck. You took T-Pain's wig and now you swear you get crazy bucks. You rock ladies' Uggs, dancing through your hood, catching ladybugs. Fucking faggot." Sorry, it's kind of fucked up with the light here, it's hard to read, but that was my favorite line from you. Just catching ladybugs in your hood made me fucking laugh, man, for sure. Next from Els, we got "You're not near tough, you fat whack rapper. I don't fear such. Last week was your best verse because it was short, and I ain't have to hear much." Pretty good, but, again, I know you can do better. Step it up, put a better delivery. Came out with the win, though, so good job. Fresh versus Lyricist. Start with Fresh. Lyricist, "You're as straight as the curve in your hat. You're never active. In fact, you're lurking like that. It's got people saying, hey, there's a pervert out back." If you had said that a little bit better, I think that people would have caught that, and, not that it was something that they couldn't caught, but it definitely would have stood out more, and it would have been a more of, not even a haymaker, but a better punch for what it was. Again, that was when I was just looking for better bars, and I was looking back and trying to check them all. I looked at that one, and it was definitely one, because you had multis. You had the curve in your hat, lurking like that, pervert out back. So keep up with that kind of shit, man. I know I seem biased because I'm a multi kind of guy, but that shit's dope, man. Keep at it. Then we got the Lyricist here. "After receiving my beating, shelters will still reject you. Major shame. Beat you for not being a man, but what hangs affects you." The fact that he went like this, just the whole acting with it, that, like I was saying in chat earlier, that was a punch that was the best definition of a really good punch that you said really bad. So I think you said it, "After receiving my beating, shelters will still reject you. Major shame. Beat for not being a man, but what hangs affects you." And it might seem like I was fucking up reading that, but I'm pretty sure that that's almost exactly how it looked on the video. Now, so that's what I mean by it was said completely awful, but at the same time, if you say it properly, "After receiving my beating, shelters will still reject you. Major shame. Beat for not being a man, but what hangs affects you." It could have sounded a bit better. Not to say that it was really a lot, a crazy punch by any means, but it was definitely one that could have been said a lot better. So I picked that punch for that reason. Sorry that you signed out this week, but hopefully you'll be back after you get that song done. Center versus Letterman. We'll start with Center Sight. Again, man, you had that flow that could have been fucking so dope if you had those punches. I love this one. "Every word I spoke will diminish ya, finish ya. Motherfucker, I'm sinister. You're small time. You're small time. What the fuck did I write there? I don't know. Oh, you're small time, minute, minuscule, bite-sized. Okay, fuck it up. I'll say it again. "Every word I spoke will diminish ya, finish ya. Motherfucker, I'm sinister. You're small time." God damn it. Cut that part. "Every word I spoke will diminish ya, finish ya. Motherfucker, I'm sinister. You're small time, minuscule, bite-sized, minuscule, miniature." Fuck, I can't even say it right, man. That's how fucking dope it was. But anyways, yeah, keep up with that shit. The fact that you came in all dope like that, I don't know, man, keep it up. That kind of shit was fucking awesome. Letterman, it was kind of hard to fucking pick one that was dope for you, because you had you had like a story near the end, and most of it was all bullshit. And most of your verse was about mechs, and that was fucking retarded. But yeah, I don't know. This is the one I went with. I actually wrote a different one, but crossed it out and went with this one. But enough about your ex, man. Congratulations to you and Mex, man, for jumping the room because he thinks that you the best, man. Senna's probably crying at the screen right now like, I thought I was the groom. I don't know. That one made me laugh when I was going back for the better bars. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Mex versus Dutch. Start with Mex here. Against Dutch, he says, you don't look Dutch to me, homie. You black. And you ain't Michael, so for you it's forever. You trapped. Might as well grab a pillow, blanket, and nap, because a chick will never land in the Netherlands of your lap. So that punch right there was just fucking retarded on so many levels. The Dutch, Netherland at the end, Michael, Neverland. It was fucking, you know, even right down to the fucking pause and you black. You trap. So many fucking elements to that. That was fucking retarded, man. Kudos to that. That was fucking awesome. And then Dutch, again, he didn't really try with the fucking punches, man. He really didn't put any effort into it this week. Kind of sad on that, but this is my favorite from it. He said, from what I recall, your audio was actually pretty shitty, bro. Your verse will probably get more ums than Joe's prediction video. He said this one first. At least this is the first one that I saw. I know Miracle said one like it. But again, that was kind of my favorite. Anyways, moving on. Joe, you had, man, you fucking have long ass bars, man. This battle, you lost it. Before you got all pretty, showered, brushed your teeth, and turned off the faucet. Fuck your open mind, I'll expose these brains, call my lawyer, and make it a briefcase like heading back to the office. Best punch in your verse, in my opinion. You could have taken some words out and reworded it, and it would have been a lot shorter and more direct to the punch, though, and it would have been so much better. But briefcase, back to the office, short case. That was fucking dope, Dan. That was good. Miracle versus Slayer. We'll start with Miracle. See, he's the bitch type. Nah, I'm just kidding. Everybody fucking quoted that one, so I won't do that one. So I went with this one. What the fuck is this kid rambling about? Stop the session. But I'll admit, it was cool to hear you. Get turned off my speakers after 15 seconds. Definitely a closer line. It was good. Good shit, man. And then we'll go with Slayer here. This one, you had a weird pause in it. I had to go back and kind of fucking rewind a couple times to figure it out. But I can tell by your attire that you're poor and a slob, so retire your rap and get a job. What are you waiting for? Because poverty breeds crime. The only time this fat cunt's jumping jack is when he's breaking a law. Again, wordplay was cool there. I had to go back to kind of fix it and figure it out, but that was fucking dope. Go back and, bar of the week for sure, man. We'll start doing this every week. Bar of the week out of all those, I'm pretty sure everybody here can agree. Even if I fucked up center's line, man, I'm fucking sorry about that. That was fucking gay. Again, it's got to go with Mex. Because you don't look Dutch, homie. You black. And you ain't like Michael, so for you it's forever. You trapped. Might as well get a pillow, blanket, and nap, because a chick will never land in the Netherlands of your lap. Dope fucking line, man. I love even just saying it. It's fucking sick. Pause. Anyways, from there we'll go and, Battle of the Week in my eyes, regardless of the fucking the bar of the week. Battle of the Week has definitely got to go to Slayer versus Miracle. It's fucking dope, man. It's fucking tied still. It's crazy how two people from different ends of the spectrum can fucking get on a level just like that and battle and have it fucking tight like that. But on that note, we got some fucking special interviews this week, actually. We got interviews with both those cats. So we'll get into that. Stay tuned for that. What up? Okay, so we totally got this video feed thing set up. Definitely it only happens here at rapbattles.com. It's super secret. But it links us with anybody and we can fucking record it. And it's not called FaceTime, and it's not called whatever that other fucking one is, Tiny Chat. Totally cool. Never gonna know what it is until you actually get an interview here on rapbattles.com Video Battle League Mag. So get excited about it. Anyways, we got, like I said, we got Miracle and we got Slayer here. So we're just gonna shoot a couple questions and flip back and forth between, what they got to say. It's not a debate. It's just their opinions on whatever's going on or whatever, what's up. So, let's get it. What's up, dudes?
Miracle, what's up, man? Oh yeah, I'm good, Sean. Thanks. I'll turn the music off quick. Yeah, it's bright and early here in England, so rest of the league's probably asleep. So I whispered, try not to wake him up. Can imagine Joe Boston's there in his like frilly pajamas, like My Little Pony on it or something. Dave Dilly's being Miracle's little spoon. So yeah, I don't want to disturb. They look quite peaceful. So anyway, let's get started.
How you doing today? Started out by looking like Miracle. Started out by looking, looking like you were going to lose to a really surprising opponent, and then the votes just started coming in, and Slayer, vice versa. Definitely looked like you were about to take it, and then all of a sudden, gone. What's up?
Yeah, the battle swung quite a lot. First few votes went in my favour. I took a slight lead. Then Miracle, I think, took a 2, maybe 3 vote lead. I think it's back even now. Honestly think it's coming down to preference. It's a close one. Didn't really expect to win before the battle because Miracle is a good battler. He's got the delivery, the flow and the punchlines because he's good at text as well. Knows how to deliver the punchlines. But he writes, he's one of the better battlers in the league. So if I do lose to him, there's no shame in that.
I mean, look, what happened was people came the fuck in and started fucking voting that had a sense, dude. Like, I understand, dude, I heard what the dude was saying. His lines were good, you know what I mean? But, like, I honestly wanted to turn it off 10 seconds in. Like, I can't, maybe it's because I can't get past his accent, but it's like, that shit wasn't good to me. You know what I mean? So it makes sense that votes are leaning my way.
So, you guys think there's any particular reason that the voting's leading one way or the other? I mean, like, it's crazy how it just went all, just in a roller coaster. What do you guys think?
Like I just said, man. Like I said last question, dude. That makes sense to me. You know what I mean? I wouldn't expect nothing else. Like, people with a sense are fucking voting, dude. You know what I mean?
Again, I think it's all stylistic, really, isn't it? People vote for what they prefer, what entertains them more. Some people like to laugh at punchlines, even if they're not delivered as great. Some people think that's boring, I can't be fucked with that, you know what I mean? So, all comes down to the voters' preference. So it's quite wide preference in the league this season compared to last. So it's going to sort of form a way to find like a new sort of set standard of how things should be done. And I think when that's all figured out, certain people will start running away with it, with all the wins and stuff. So just got to hope I'm on that fucking train or whatever you want to call it.
So, what did you think coming into this battle? Miracle. Did you feel like and Slayer? I guess did it feel like it was a David versus Goliath kind of shit? I know, like, it's what it came to be in the end, or was it just another battle, any other day?
Nah, it's just another battle in it. I was in a contenders match last week against Mimic. He's probably on the same level as Miracle. Well, I guess in their own separate ways. I had a champ match last season. Miracle this week. It's just everyone's tough in the league. It's just another battle. I'm gonna write record. Depends how I'm feeling on the week as to how much effort I put in, really. You see what these people talking about, like Miracle said like 50 takes. Letterman said he'd done like 5 or 6. Like you yourself, Sean, you fucking write it down on paper, memorise it and then record it. You probably take about 60 takes recording. So yeah, I don't do that shit. I just normally key my verse up and then do it in 1, maybe 2 takes if I slip up. Sorry, got to get my fix of tea in there in the morning. Yeah, it's just another battle for me. Don't prepare any different. Maybe more fat jokes. Miracle's a little bit large, but I've got to find something to target on everyone, and I find fat jokes funny. But he can always lose weight. I don't think I'll ever be able to fix his delivery at the end of the day. So, alright.
just another battle for me, man. It's the same old shit, dude. It was no different. I fucking wrote something up quick and fucking just did it, dude. I was tired as fuck. I'm ready to go to bed. You know what I mean? Fucking, I did it. It wasn't nothing special. It wasn't supposed to be. It was just enough to do the trick. If I got a worthy opponent, I'm coming hard. You know what I mean? I'm coming hard as shit. Like, no pun intended.
There was a lot of talk earlier in the thread about, you know, performance over lyrics, delivery over bars, all that kind of shit. What do you guys think about that? Like, what's your thoughts?
My thoughts on that are that if you don't have, you gotta have it all, man. You know what I mean? You can't have fucking flow and fucking and good lines, but you can't deliver it for shit and it's worded bad. You know what I mean? You could be creative as fuck, but you're not saying nothing. You're not putting nothing together that people want to hear and throwing that shit out there.
Alright, first off, I'd like to apologise for anyone thought I was swaying. I said what I said about people putting too much emphasis on delivery over bars before either me or Miracle dropped. He's probably thinking, well, he knew that'd come in handy this week, so he's said it now, but any week I say it, I'm going to be with someone with a better delivery than me, so I hope he understands that wasn't directed at him. I was just venting my feelings towards the league in general. Yeah, I feel like punchlines are like the important aspect of battling, because what got me into hip hop was sort of lyricism, expressing emotions and clever lines. Like, you don't like, you quote lines at the end of the day. Like, if you're telling someone it's a good song, it's got this line in it, and then you don't go, oh, it delivers this really well, though, do you? But obviously, delivery emphasises the punchlines. I'm saying as much time as fucking Joe Boston. I'm sorry for that, guys. There he is again. Yeah, flow's obviously very important. I'll sort of make my flow up as I go along. A lot of people have really good set structured flow and rhyme schemes in the league. Sure, Matt, Miracle, Mimic's got his own little thing. Then you got sort of centre sites coming this week with some decent flow. Fresh's flow was surprising. I didn't expect that. Yeah, flow's obviously important. I think punchlines are important. I think delivery's slightly less important. It's like video battles, in it, the all-round performance. You lose the sort of personal interaction as much. But obviously it's still very important. A lot of people put it up top, so it's all about preference, really. With the voting, I don't like to sort of bitch about voting, but it started coming back up this week. Sort of died out last season because people got used to it, but about the accent, I know Alex said he almost turned me off, but then stuck with it, and hopefully I made that worth it for him. But someone, I can't remember if it might have been Meeks or Centre Side or someone like that, one of them commented on it as well. I just hope they realise that it's a two-way thing. We do struggle with American accents sometimes. I've got used to quite a lot of it, but you pronounce too many letters and shit, it just confuses my brain. It's like, what the fuck, what's water? Why is there a T in water? It's fucking water. Like, words don't start with H's, you know what I mean? It's all fucking witchcraft to me, but yeah, they sort of show the same respect we give them. We never moan about their accents, we just sort of struggle through. If you want me to post lyrics with my videos, I can do that again, but I got told not to last season. So just let me know if you don't want me to, and they do, just don't read it. Use a bit of common sense, really, innit?
Do you actually think that either one outweighs the other, or, you know, is it all about is a good battle about a good all-rounded shit?
I feel I covered it all already. Miracle's obviously got flow and delivery down better than me. I felt like my punchlines were a bit more, I won't say creative, so I use the same angle of attack quite a lot, but I felt they're more, I think, effective. Like, I know Miracle's capable of better punchlines than he showed there. Not everyone's quoting the old Mimic. I'm a gayer version of Mimic, which isn't true in my personal opinion. I think he's a proper little fairy, but yeah, it's just like, that's more of a setup to me. I see you're a gayer version of Mimic, and then set up for a homosexual like punchline, where he delivered it well. And I laughed at it. I'm not gonna lie. I can see it getting a little laugh of the audience and all that, but I don't think it's really a punchline. I really liked his if Mimic's writing your lines, what chats are coming from the closed battle section. That made me laugh, but again, it's not sort of direct at me. But it was quite funny, and it's probably quite true, because Mimic has been known to bite. While we're on this, I'd just like to say that Mimic does not write every word I've ever written on this site, no matter what people are starting to believe. He's reworded maybe 1, maybe 2 text battle punches, because I ain't done it in about fucking 4 years, and I wanted to know what he thought of my verse. But I think everyone sort of sent someone a verse, said, what do you think of this? They say do that. Just sort of go along with them. It's nothing. Mimic likes to make out as if he's like the baked potato or something, don't he? And really, he's just, you know, a bit of a faggot. Anyway, next question.
I mean, like I said, you gotta have it all, dude. You know what I'm saying? I think that, look, like, you gotta have it all, dude. You can't fucking deliver some garbage, you know what I mean? I can fucking, yo, I'm coming, blah, 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 you know what I mean? I'm not saying shit, but it sounds like I'm saying shit. And
anything else on the battle or anything else that we haven't gotten to? Now's the time to get to it. You guys got anything to say?
look, dude was talking shit like I was fucking swaying when he was talking all this bullshit about how fucking don't fucking just vote for fucking delivery and shit like that, dude. He started all this shit and then says I'm fucking swaying. I don't even give a fuck, dude, because if I tried, it'd be a fucking blowout, you know what I mean? And it's my fault for not just coming 100% every fucking week. You know what I mean? I really haven't tried since, like, the second time I battled Joe Boston last season.
So you've both been here. Anyways, moving on. You've both been here since the first season of VBL, back on Rappers Alive. Why'd you guys sign up back then? Like, wasn't a real big thing. You guys have been here since then. It's obviously something to stick through, but why did you guys sign up back then? What was your thinking? Like, you know, when you were signing up, what did you expect?
It started as like a league idea, didn't it? I didn't really have time or interest when that first sign-ups came out, so I wasn't really, didn't sign up for the first week. As soon as I saw the description for video battle tournament or whatever, Joe Boston on the description put it's a league now, lol. Still a faggot for putting lol. I thought I'd jump in, see what it's about, because I got banned for Boyton text battling like 2 years ago. I think Boyton's just fucking vague concepts and shit like that. But I thought I'd jump in, give it a go, see what I'm like. I was getting into audio at the time, so I thought I could only out that, which I think it has. I think my flow into a beat's got a lot better, even though the Sacapella, I think just like my general mechanics are getting better. Delivery's still got a long way to go. I wish I had a voice that wasn't so fucking, you know, my voice. But yeah, it's just the way it is. I thought I'd sign up. It was a good league, good community. Last season was all about people elevating. So you had South, Sean, Art for a bit was up there. And then like Miracle and Mimic was sort of around there. And everyone else in the league was just sort of like elevating and getting used to it, like me, Tragic, Joe Boston and all that. I think we got to grips with it fairly quickly. There's some good battles last season, but this season's bigger and better, really.
I was all the fuck about it, dude. I was about it. Fucking video battle, I'm with it, dude. Acapella style, no fucking beat, I'm with it. Because I was already audio battling. Like, I got like fucking 3 SoundClick pages of fucking audio battles. You know what I'm saying? So I've already been doing that. And then it's really the same thing, just without a fucking beat. You know what I mean? And I'm fucking delivering it how I've always delivered it, even on a beat. You know what I mean? So really it's like kind of like a beat in my fucking head going while I'm just fucking, you know what I mean? Most of the time, I mean, a lot of my shit I don't even fucking, like, I write punchlines, you know what I'm saying? But I freestyle like the setups to them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like write like, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say this. Like, I go off topic a little, you know what I mean? I write like, say like you got a verse that's fucking 20 lines, you know what I mean? That's your battle. I probably got like 7 lines of just like punches, you know what I mean? And then I just string them together while I'm battling.
Was there a bit of a learning curve trying to get into this format? Like, you know, did you have to drastically change anything? Were you coming from text to this or audio to this? Was there anything that was real fucking hard for you to get into?
That's what I just answered. You know what I mean? I always did this shit. It wasn't nothing. I used to cipher with my friends and shit. You know what I mean? And fucking just chill out and fucking. It's the same shit. You know what I mean? Nothing's different.
Do you really need to ask me this question? Obviously, my delivery needs a bit of improving, apparently. I feel like I already had the lyricism side down, like the punchlines and that. I feel like I could change my format. I'm still sort of in quite a text battle template, my setup punchline. I do try to switch it up every now and then, more flows and a longer setup to make it more like a KOTD fucking style. But I just personally think that the more punchlines the better, really, and you're dissing someone, not fucking setting up to diss someone. So yeah, I think my delivery, my flow can improve. I'd like a section, have like a organised scheme that I could follow. A bit like a lot of people in the site do, like Sean Max, one of them. I think delivery wise, I'm never going to be Miracle or I can't think of anyone else with a strong delivery at the moment off the top of my head. Yeah, I've got sort of a spot to be more like a mimic letterman, sort of laid back and articulate, but with that sort of sly venom they got in their voice. Where I'm not naturally aggressive and all that shit. I just like, you know, being laid back, bit of banter, it's a laugh, quite casual. Yeah, I don't know why everyone has to get worked up and aggressive all the time, you know what I mean? I just share the love and shit.
Looking back at the first season, it was crazy how we only had, at most, you know, we had like 3 battles and a champ match. It was a lot of the same people facing the same people all the time. You know, we had Art, we had Mr. Wright. It's too bad they're not here anymore. But now it's got to the point that we got like 5 or 6 battles plus a contenders match plus a champ match and people still signing in. That's fucking crazy, you know, like as if we've gotten to here. What do you think?
Fuck yeah, it's quite hard to come out with personals after like my 6th time of battling like Tragic or someone. I'm lucky that Tragic's a bit of a loser and gave me quite a lot to work with. Because I quite like going for the personal approaches with my punchlines over generic punchlines that could be used to anyone. I thought the league's always had potential to be this big. It's a good league, it gathers interest. Rappers Alive wasn't very active when we made this league, so obviously it wasn't going to be big. But now we're back on rap battles. The site's a lot more active in general, most active I've seen it in about 2-3 years. So league's always going to pick up in it. Yeah, it just picks up with the site really. Same with all the leagues. I think it's the best league on the site, like idea wise. Because text battling's fucking boring now, innit? But it's a good platform to get people into it. I think audio battle leagues a bit. People with the better equipment tend to win for obvious reasons. This puts everyone at a more level playing field. So a lot of us use our phones. I think Mimic uses a fucking webcam in his studio mic because he's a bit of a king cunt like that. But yeah, most of us use our phones.
That's fucking awesome, dude. That's awesome. Like I'm happy as shit, and that's what I wanted. Like I've always like tried, like, you know, fucking press people to vote. And, like I don't always show up. You know what I mean? I fucking know a show every once in a while, or I'm like always asking for deadlines, but. Dude, I got mad shit going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, tons of shit going on. I got fucking 3 kids, dude. I got, you know, work, fucking 7 a.m., you know what I mean? I'm on the L. It's fucking, you know what I mean? I got shit to do.
Is there anybody else in a league that you see as a threat? Not even just to yourself, but in general, just people to watch out for. Give us a top 3. No particular order.
I'd say Sean Mac, Joe Boston's kind of a problem, man. Like, if you get past, like, his accent, it's fucking, he's alright. You know what I mean? He's alright. I might say he's close to it, dude. Mimic's nice, man. Like, Mimic's nice. He's not my style, but I see why other people like him. You know what I'm saying? So, probably them, but... Ask me this again in 2 weeks and I'll tell you different, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I think that if Center Sight sticks to this shit, he's gonna be a fucking problem, dude. Like, he he fucking, he had good ass flow and he had everything except like light ass punches. You know what I mean? His punches weren't hitting hard. Like he had them in there, but they were fucking jabs. You know what I mean? You need to fucking leave an indentation. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna be a fucking problem, and I think like, yeah, I mean, that's about it for me.
I don't really see anyone as a threat, you know what I mean? Every battle's going to be a tough battle in this league. I battle Joe Boston, it's probably going to be a close battle. Or battle fucking Fresh, it's going to be a close battle. And if I battle Sean Mack, I hope to make it a close battle. Battled Miracle last week, I hope I've made that a close battle. So yeah, it's just anyone could beat anyone who ever tries harder. Which I think's why Sean's winning a lot, because he's fucking keen as you like and doesn't live outside the site. He goes to work, makes donuts, gets on his phone during his breaks, makes video blogs and stuff, writes his lines while he's at work, probably shows everyone at work what he's written, hopes they laugh. They don't really care, Sean, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think obviously Sean's up there. Don't know if he'll win the season, but he's got a very good shout. Miracle's going to be up there, Mimic's going to be up there if he stays in and puts effort, but Mimic's never shows 20 things. I said in my verse against him, listed a few times he didn't show. I actually linked him to Don't Flop tryouts, which were in his home city. He got one. As far as I'm aware, he didn't show to that either. He might as well have no show to his own birth, to be honest, because he's an absolute faggot. I think that's about a centre site. Mechs have come in. I wasn't impressed with centre site this week, as I'm sure everyone, including him, would understand. He's got the swagger, delivery and flow, but his punchlines just weren't really there. I think he said it didn't put a lot of effort into that, which I can't tell if it's true or not, but if it is, I think he's got the potential to be up there, because he's just got what a lot of people lack on this. Letterman could be up there, but not really. Like, I don't think he's got a chance of winning the season. He's got good punchlines, but his delivery's the same boat as mine, really. People like you have to shout, or you don't. You can pick someone apart like articulately. I think Letterman's got a bit of stronger delivery to mine. It's slightly more interesting. I think he's got a better accent for this league as well. But what the fuck's up with his nostrils? I thought. Hold on. I can't find my glasses, or I was going to do a proper Letterman. But yeah, I don't wear glasses, I'm not a faggot. And fuck my eyesight. I've got 2 eyes. Top three's Sean. I'm just going to have to look at who's in the league quickly. I think Chapo's not really top 3 material. He's sort of up there with his delivery. His punchlines are okay. But yeah, I think Sean, Mimic and Miracle I'd have to go with at the moment. If South signs back in, that'd be him up there. Hopefully some more audio heads come over and give it a good go, because it is a good league and I only want to see it grow.
Cool. I thank you guys. Good luck this week. I know that shit is tied up right now. Good luck in your battles next week. We'll get the card for you guys coming up next, man. Peace.
Alright, no problem, Sean. Thanks for the effort you're putting into the mag. I appreciate it. It's a lot of effort you're fucking doing. Yeah, I'd like to thank Joe Boston for running the league, no matter what Mimic said in his verse. I appreciate what you're doing. Don't believe everything you read on the internet and hear on the internet. Einstein once said that, and it's especially true in Mimic's verse, so yeah, thank you Joe, thank you Sean, thank you for everyone that showed up and voted. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for all the votes and people that took time to actually listen, get past my accent, and good luck to everyone next week, except who's battling me, because I hope you lose, because I'm championing this shit soon. Watch your space. 2014, boys, my year.
All right, cool. So we'll get to the ins and outs. This week, Smash is in. El Chapo was out because he was a no-show. Mimic is out. He signed out. So he was out even before the whole fuck-up with the no-show and the battle happened. The lyricist signed out. Tragic. That kind of sucked. It kind of put us in a hard place. But what we did, we pulled in some fucking cool guy. We brought in Jessamy Black Flags. Yeah, so Black Flag's gonna be up against Slayer. Yeah, it's good shit, bro. Fuck, I keep fucking up not telling people that battle card. Sorry, Joe. I know I gave you shit. Yeah, so Smash is in, Black Flags is in, El Chapo was out, Mimic's out, and Tragic's out. So that brings us to who's hot, who to watch. Honestly, I had Dutch in here, and then he signed out, so I got to change that up real quick on the fly, because that was real quick. Oh, yeah, that was another one in the sign-outs, ins and outs. Dutch signed out. Fuck, man, that fucked us up, too. But yeah, so Smash in, Jesse in, Chapo out, Mimic out, Tragic out, Dutch out. That puts us even. Yeah, so back to who's not, who's hot, who's not. Here's my order, or my list, no particular order. Mex, definitely, well, if I had to order, he would be number one. Definitely the fucking guy I'm keeping my eye on, especially because Dutch is out. Miracle, as always. And since Dutch is out, I gotta pick somebody else. I would go with Center Sight, man. If he just picks up his punches, he's gonna be a fucking wrecking ball, man. We'll get to the rankings. Fucking... Yo, you guys seen these things? These smokes are fucking awesome, man. Amazing. I got caramel. Love it. Yeah, so, the rankings. Sorry, I just need a smoke there. But, the rankings, if we go with the battles being the way they are, assuming, because they're all done except for Miracles versus Slayer, being me, I get another win, that's 4-0. Mimic loss, that's 3-2. Chapo, 3-3. Joe, 3-1. Letterman will be 3-2. Dutch will be 1-1. Fresh is 2-0. Lyricist is 1-1. Mex is 1-0. Center Sight 0-2. Els 1-2. Dave Dilly 0-3. So that puts in this order for the rankings. It goes me, Joe, in first, Sean, second, Joe, third, Letterman, fourth, Mimic, fifth, Chapo, sixth, Fresh, seventh, Miracle, eighth, Slayer, ninth, Mex, 10th, Dutch, 11th, Lyricist, 12th, Els, 13th, Center Sight, and 14th, Dave. But yeah, it's gonna be some dope battles next fucking week, so let's get into the fucking that. Me versus Joe. That's for the champ match. Contenders match is going to be Fresh versus Letterman. Center Sight versus Dilly. Miracle versus Smash. Els versus Mex. And Black Flags versus Slayer. So one more time. Me versus Joe, champ match. Fresh versus Letterman, contenders match. Center Sight versus Dilly. Miracle versus Smash. Els versus Mex. And Black Flags versus Slayer. Fuck, man, I'm sure I had my fucking predictions. Oh, yeah. Check it out. Predictions this week. Booyah, bitch. Champ match. Obviously, I gotta go with me. Sorry, Joe. You just can't compete. Contenders match. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with Letterman. I think he's gonna get his revenge on this one. Center Sight versus Dilly. It's real hard to fucking tell, man. It depends if Center Sight picks up his punches, if he realizes what he's doing wrong and fixes it. If he does, I would go with Center Sight, but that one's real fucking hard to tell, man. Real fucking hard to tell, because Dilly's got that flow. Definitely my eye is going to be on that battle. Dutch versus Miracle. Oh no, I fucking made these predictions before. Fuck. Smash versus Miracle. Smash versus Miracle. I've never seen Smash battle, to be honest, so I'm going to go with Miracle on that one. Els versus Mex. X. Enough said. Smash versus Slayer. Slayer's got something to prove. I definitely think that he's going to take this one. Oh, and it's not Smash. Wow, again, I had that fucking backwards from before. Again, why we didn't put the card out before. Slayer versus Black Flags. That's gonna be another good fucking battle. Holy shit. I don't know, man. Again, Slayer's got something to prove, so maybe he's gonna get it. I would definitely go with Slayer on that one, on just an off chance. I know that Black Flags is, you know, doing us a favor, so this isn't normally his thing. So yeah, go with that. I think that's everything this week. Anything else you guys want to see? Anything else you guys want to see happen in the league, man? Put it in the comments down below. We'll get at Joe and we'll make him fucking happen, man. Anything else you want to see in the mag? Anybody else you want to see interviewed, whether it be anybody else in the league, doesn't have to be, or on the site, man, it doesn't even have to be in the league. We can make it happen, man. It's Video Battle League. Let's get it in. It's real shit. Peace.